amazing kids. It's Nevaeh
and Michael
and Ashley.
What's up, most amazing kids? It's Nevaeh.
Morning, guys. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
What it do? What it do? One more day until Jayla not picking up sugar booger after school. I'm gonna be so sad.
You're fine.
I'm not gonna know how to handle it. I'm gonna pull out of my house and go straight to Brown.
Yeah, so you'll get early.
You think I should still leave the regular time and just go straight there? Is that what you're saying?
No. No. Because then you just have to wait a little time.
Then I gotta what?
Wait a long time, so you can just like leave at 2:15 or something.
Leave at 2:15? So leave before the time that I would go to get you normally?
You don't leave before 2:15?
Nah, I don't know. So I'll leave right around that time.
I'll leave at like 2:20.
Anywhere from 2 o'clock till 2:20 some days, but I prefer not to wait till 2:20, but I used to do it at 1:30. I decided that was stupid because it took so long to wait and wait and wait.
That's a great idea, actually.
Leaving and waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah.
Poopy. Poop. Poopy.
TJ from Myrtle Beach.
Wake up!
Happy birthday to my wife, Jessica Hollowell. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Okay, I don't want to offend anybody.
Well,
Sure.
of course, who does? Anyway, we don't want to offend anybody with any over-the-top Halloween displays this year. Like, for example, we don't want anybody to be using blood and gore in their decorations. Nothing too violent.
Oh, well, hey, I understand that. I mean, I don't think kids should be looking at that anyway, so.
So basically, no images of ghosts, goblins, ghouls, gremlins, garden gnomes. Basically, if it starts with a G, I would avoid using it as a decoration.
Ghosts and goblins and ghouls. This is all just normal Halloween stuff.
Right.
Well, they are all extremely offensive and scary. Today's children are very sensitive and weak, and they don't want terrifying images thrust in their faces.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
What are we supposed to decorate with?
Well, that is a great question. Let's say you wanted to put up an image of a witch.
Okay.
You can't use an actual witch, but you can leave the broom.
So I'm just supposed to put a broom on the front of my house?
Yes, it infers that a witch has been there before, but there's no scary image of a witch.
You can't just have a broom outside and infer that you're decorating. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Well, actually, I think it actually gives a little bit of mystery to it. You could open up the door and say, "Ooh, look, everybody, a witch has just been here." You can see by the broom.
That it doesn't work. You're making rules that are outrageously stupid.
Well, unfortunately, these are the times we live in, and you'll be fined $400 for any decorations that are deemed too offensive.
$400? You have got to be kidding me. You are taking all the fun out of Halloween. You absolutely can't do this.
Okay, well, I haven't touched on another thing yet.
What the hell are you going to do now? What are you taking away? There's nothing left.
Well, we've decided that the maiming and torturing of pumpkins will also not be allowed this year.
What?
Maiming and torturing pumpkins? I don't even understand what that means.
It happens every single Halloween with stabbing and gutting of pumpkins and then leaving their rotting corpses on your doorstep, sort of like a sick trophy. We won't be allowing that this year, okay?
Oh my gosh. Everybody carves pumpkins at Halloween. That's what you do. You put a candle in it.
Well, think about all the torture that they've gone through. How would you feel?
Did you just
No
ask me how would I feel if I was a damn pumpkin?
Yes, I did. How would you feel? Probably not very good.
Are you a freaking moron? This is a tradition.
He said,
You know, slavery was a tradition at this country at one point, too, but thankfully we moved on from that, right?
Oh my God. You're comparing slavery to carving a pumpkin?
Well, we're just trying to be respectful of people's feelings.
Who's looking after my feelings? Because right now, I feel like killing you.
Oh, well, somebody
Dang.
who would do that to a pumpkin probably would say that, wouldn't they?
You know what? Screw this. Go ahead and find me. I don't give a damn. I'm going to put so many murdered pumpkins on my porch, they're going to have to bring in the CSI unit so their blood just...
God.
You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to have Frankenstein
Bye, Bea.
skeleton right on top
See
of
ya.
my mailbox so everybody that comes down the street can...
You're already up. See you, son. Have a good field trip day. You got your lunch? Don't forget your lunch. Down by your feet. See you, son.
Hi.
What is?
Nothing much.
Close to the end today, Ellen.
Girl drama.
Girl drama?
Girl drama.
Oh no.
I hate girls. I want to be a boy. Like, I don't want to be a boy, but like, I wish there was no girls in my class, only boys. So there wouldn't be no such thing of girl drama.
Yeah, I've never understood it as well. I never understood the need to.
I complimented a girl, right?
Uh,
This is what happened. This girl was like struggling in her work, and I told her, "You got it. It's okay." And so
be a
then,
good person.
yes.
Positive.
And then I was talking to Deasia, and Mr. Elder came over there and consoled her. It was like, "You got the highest grade in the class," and everything. And everybody was like, "No, she doesn't, except me." And Deasia said, "I'm 1 point away from her." And I was like, Deasia's one of my best friends. So I was like, "Deasia, you ain't that smart. You ain't as smart as Desi. You stupid." And so, like, I was just joking, and she knows I'm joking. And then Desi like told me, she was like, she was like, "Don't call me stupid." And I was like, "I didn't call you stupid." And she was like, "Yes, you did. And I'm not stupid. So keep my name out your mouth and think before you speak." And so that just made me mad. I was like, I did think. And actually, I was trying to make you happy and to compliment you. But since you want to freaking be all upset, you are stupid. And so then that's when she put her head down and started crying and started shaking and all that. She like shaking like this. And that's when Mr. Elder came over there and said, "What's wrong, Desi?" And he was like, because Nevaeh called me stupid." And I was like, "I did not call you." I said, "Yeah, I called her stupid because I tried to compliment her." And she started like getting on butt with me and all that. And she was like, "You don't need to call me stupid because I got a higher grade than you." And I was like, why would I care that you have a higher grade than me? In math, I'm the one over here like getting all the answers right, and you're over here crying about it. And that's when she was like, she like cried and ran out of the room and started like busting out crying and all that. Turned around. You know what Mr. Elder said? "Why would you do that, Nevaeh? Like, why would you call her stupid? You have no right to call her stupid. Nevaeh, Nevaeh, Nevaeh." And I said, "Stop saying my name, because I didn't even call her stupid in the first place. I tried to compliment her." And that's when he was like, "Well, you're getting a demerit." And I was like, "You got your favorites. You're the reason you're trying to give me a demerit is because you over here freaking like Desi's your best friend and all that." And then that's when he was like, "You know what? You got a referral." I was like, "Oh my God." And I said, "I hate you." Because I do. I freaking hate him. And then I was like, "Oh my God, why can't I just freaking switch schools or classes or something?"
You don't want to switch schools.
I don't want to switch schools, but I want to switch math classes. I was like, I just want to switch classes. And that's when he said, "Come again?" I said, "Come where? There's nowhere to come." And that's when he's like, "Okay." I like started turning around and started yelling at people and all that.
So you bullied a girl so hard today that you made her shake, and then
I did not bully her. Oh God, I don't like you either. You freaking never understand anything.
You can cry and yell if you want. I'm trying to understand the situation.
Because I didn't. I told you that I wasn't bullying her. I just told you that I tried to compliment her. And then she freaking yelled about it.
Here's what I want you to learn, okay?
What?
If you're in school, okay, or any setting where intellect and intelligence is a discussion, no matter which way you think it's okay to use the word, do not use the word stupid. whatever which way, if you meant it one way and you were saying your friend was stupid and that this girl was smarter than your friend and you used that word to say that, she got confused. And got her little feelings hurt. In the future, in school settings and work settings, anytime it's a discussion about intellect or with your own friends, don't use the word stupid because people really get their feelings hurt over it. So you got 2 referrals in the same week.
Yes. Because I told Mr. Eldred that he has his favorites.
You're probably not going to like this. No, you're not going to like it.
I already know what it is.
What?
I'm not going to jail.
It's probably going to be questionable.
I know. I was like in there crying because I couldn't, and then I went to the Destin. Like, I tried to be the bigger person and say, I'm sorry, Desi, if you felt like I called you stupid. And I explained to her that I called Deasia stupid. She said, I know it's a lie, Nevaeh. You don't have to front. And I was like, it wasn't a lie. And I said, you know what? You don't deserve my apology. I tried to be nice to you. You're so stuck up on yourself that you don't understand when someone's talking about you and when they're not. You only care about yourself. You only care when people give you attention. You don't care when other people are like trying to give you a compliment. You don't care about anything but yourself.
And also, you ain't gonna like what I say ever. Obviously, you just get mad at me as well. And I'm just trying to help and give you a different perspective. When you say to him, you have your favorites, blah, 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 that's irrelevant. Whether he does or he doesn't, the fact is, probably he does. The fact is, your bosses in places. The fact is, the presidents. The fact is that people all over the place will have favorites. And it's not for you to say that. And it's rude. And we're somewhat undermining him, probably, in front of people. And that's what you probably got. That's probably why he give it to you. I think it's whack. I'm not going to say that I don't think it's whack. And maybe he shouldn't feel that way. But if he does, then it's not for you to say. I know it's hard to do. I'm not going to say it ain't hard to do.
He had the audacity to cry and act like I really did something to him.
You made him cry too?
No, I didn't. Like,
you bullied both of them to tears? You just said he cried.
Yes, he cried because everybody hopped on his case.
So you caused the teacher to cry and her to cry?
No, I didn't cause it. Everybody else did because it's like, since they thought that, like, since I was like over there crying and that I was like, don't talk to me and to everybody, they think that they can just yell and all that. And the class has been rowdy for all the classes, and plus Mr. Estes did not take his group out today, so that made it even more rowdy.
See if that helps. I think you're very nice to people when you want to be, and I believe you when you say that you really were trying to lift her up, because I can see that in you. But some kids just can't. You have to pick and choose what kids that are going to accept the kindness.
And I honestly asked her, does she want me to come help her so I can teach her, and maybe you can teach me some stuff at the same time.
Yeah. Because some kids are stronger at others and some are weaker, and you have to figure out what's what. What's up, Michael? How was Stupid Petting Zoo?
Horrible.
You loved it?
Horrible.
What was the best part?
Going inside the building.
It stunk, didn't it?
Yes.
You hated it. You need a bandana today.
Wow.
You could have wrapped it around your face so you didn't have to breathe it. How was lunch?
Lunch was good.
You had that sandwich. What else did you get? Anything good in there?
I had a pudding, I had a granola bar, I had spicy nacho chips. The Sprite, a big Sprite is the drink. I drank all of it.
Did it blow up?
No.
I remember last time it blew up.
Yeah, it was about to blow up, so I didn't open it. Ronald
You let it sit for a few minutes before? Did you remember the last time it messed up?
Ronald McDonald House Charities donated a lot of stuff there.
Oh, and that building's connected to y'all, so.
Uh-huh. Wait, it is?
That's Ronald McDonald. That building is. Part of it's got the office in there, I thought. Maybe it doesn't. Could have sworn a part of that did. I don't know. So what else? So that consumed the whole day, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it was just field trip only. Alright. Well, you look cute today. I like your jacket.
My shoes are ruined.
Mud. That's alright.
We went hiking, that's why.
Well, that's what those shoes were bought for, though, right?
We went fishing.
Fishing?
Yeah.
Did you go fishing? Or you watched people fish?
No, I went fishing.
Did you? Did you catch anything? What kind of bait y'all use? Worms?
We didn't use bait.
How'd you fish?
Nets.
Oh, you stuck it in there?
I mean, we caught 4 fish, a lot of tadpoles.
Oh. Was the water cold?
We put them in a bucket and touched them and learned about them.
Was the water
You touched
freezing?
it? Huh?
Was the water freezing?
I didn't touch the water. Only everybody else did.
That kid Vincent got soaked in it, didn't he?
Vincent was sick today.
That was good, right?
He would have jumped in.
Head first.
Yeah. Luckily, he wasn't in my group anyway. So.
All right, seatbelt time. All right, we'll check back in.
So which is better, bottle caps or runts? I think bottle caps because root beer is the best.
I'd say runts, but old school bottle caps are better. Michael, what do you think?
But
What's better, sweet tarts or nerds?
nerds, sweethearts, nerds,
What's better, Laffy Taffy or Now Laters?
or Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy.
What's better, Tootsie Roll or Hershey Kisses?
Hershey Kisses.
Hershey Kisses. Hershey Kisses.
Tootsie Rolls are nasty.
What other kind of candies are there?
Hot tamales or red hots? Hot tamales.
What about, I got a good one. What about Sprees versus the powder stuff that you eat?
Pixie sticks.
Pixie Stick.
Pixie sticks.
What's a spree?
The little colorful candies, like, I don't know. They're
And
candies.
what's an annihilator?
Just like, it's just kind of like a Laffy Taffy, but they're square. A little harder. Ain't they a little harder? What's better, cherry juice or apple
those
juice?
things you used to bring home from us from the plasma center?
What, Sprees?
Yeah. And they have like the color that they are wrapper. Like in the inside, it's like really, it's a hard square thing. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Those
What,
are now laters.
what's better, a gobstopper
That's what I was about to say.
or a runt?
Gobstoppers. Gobstoppers change colors. in
You know
your
what
mouth.
used to be? Everything was cooler when I was a kid. When I was a kid, the gobstoppers were much bigger, much harder, and more layers. Like when you bit into it, you could see like 10 layers in there. Now there's like two layers, I think. And you bite and bite, you soon put it in your mouth and go like this. Crunch right through it.
You can. I know. I suck it.
We beat Cinnabobina.
No.
Oh.
We're here first. Michael needs to go in and bathe his feet in bleach.
No, you do.
A lighter.
Suck that.
What a lighter.
Whoa,
Did you show the Most Amazing Kids your shirt?
No.
No, I'm already taking a shower tonight,
Yeah, we are already taking
so I don't need to wash my.
Check his shirt out, guys.
It doesn't make sense because me and Jayla are matching shirts. So hers says nothing. Mine
And who
says
is
nothing.
Jayla?
My best friend.
Your best friend?
Yeah, nothing, and then hers says make, and then mine says since, and then hers says when, and then it says where, and then hers says apart.
So look forward to Friday for everyone who has your bell notifications turned on. Friday evening, her and Jayla is going to do a quick live stream on YouTube, and they're going to do something funny for you guys. So be sure to check that out, and we'll catch you tomorrow.